Welcome back to the Sandton Convention Centre. Well, that much excitement in Auckland Park. We have excitement here at the Sandton Convention Centre because, of course, it is standing back Joy of Jazz. And a big aspect of the Joy of Jazz is the tourism aspect of it. And, of course, the musician. And next to me here on my right-hand side is the Joburg Tourism Company Acting Chief Executive Officer, Nduduzo Mrubata. He will tell us about what is going. In fact, at the beginning of the show, I did say that we are in an exhibition space where local designers are exhibiting their merchandise, and then also on the right-hand side, award-winning. I can never get over to calling him Dr. Nduduzo Makhathini. He's also performing. He'll tell us about who he's performing with tonight. So, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live. Tell us about the space that we're in right now and the role that the company played in this.
Okay, thanks a lot, Lebo. Morning to Morning Live viewers. Lebo, critical to all of this was the fact that we had to enable market access for all our crafters and small businesses participating in the arts and culture and tourism space. Where it all started, we were saying we've got the Joy of Jazz that is taking place in Sandton Convention Centre. Then we decided that it's a bit quiet in the entire precinct. The activity is only limited to the SCC. But then when we're thinking on how can we make the entire precinct busy, an idea came through to establish a Jazzy Joburg market at the Nelson Mandela Square to make the actual square very busy, because that has been triggered by the fact that when the Joy of Jazz moved from Newtown to Sandton, it was benchmarked against New York Festival at Trafalgar Square. So it became a perfect fit, I think, in the product fit of the range of offerings within the scope of the Joy of Jazz Festival. That was the missing link. And then immediately the surrounding restaurants comprehended and offered Jazzy Joburg market meal, Jazzy Joburg meal. And the idea is to create a lot of traffic for the entire precinct and link it with shopping experience at the Nelson Mandela Square and Sandton City entirely. So we see it as an enabler to activate more market activities that will link the festival with shopping experience.
Nduduzo, let me bring you in. What can we expect? Young artists. I know Linda Skakan is also here tonight as well. Almost the Standard Young Artist Alumni as well. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect from you. I know you're also performing alongside Somakuku as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I think the personnel is just as far as I can go. The music and the aesthetic in itself refuses for us to know in advance what's going to happen. But I can definitely say that it's going to be a lot of collective memory that we're invoking. There is a sense in which jazz also responds to the African calendar that started a couple of days, in Zalo Yelanga. So I'm thinking about that theme in a very specific sense, and of course the theme of Nomkhubulwane and harvest. So those themes have kind of been the underpinning kind of ideas that inform the ways in which I come to sound. And of course I'll be joined by my trio. I've been touring with this trio for 2 years now, which features Francisco Mela on drums, a Cuban drummer, and Zolake Duma Pierre, American, but his father is South African. And so there's a sense in which we also speak to the transatlantic discourse and like reimagining what it means to cross over, and this time not as part of a slave trade narrative, but kind of like underpinned by choice, and what do these bridges mean really for the sound as an aesthetic that crosses across the Atlantic. And of course Omagugu brings then this notion of Nomkhubulwane and this idea of a kind of feminine and mother energy into the sound. So I think that's just as far as I can go in terms of like some underpinning themes, but I'm excited for it. And I mean, this is one of the best festivals that I've ever played, and it's great for me to be home.
And how much of it do you allow where, it just plays itself out? There's only so much you can plan, so much you can plan to the T, but some of it really has to go with, the mood and reading the room as well.
Big time, and I think a greater part of it. One of my teachers,
Right.
used to say 20% of it is what we plan, and 80% is unknown. And I think that kind of speaks to how I had prepared for this, where I have these themes that people know, so people are gonna hear themes that will bring a nostalgic sense, but I depart and leave those themes quite quickly. So I've been thinking of these as like these energy fields, but that go in any direction with every concert,
Yes.
and based, of course, on the energy in the room, what we're feeling in that moment. And of course, I've been talking a lot about like how there is an external, more internal actually, this spirit paradigm that informs a way of enunciating sound. So I think it's all of those factors, and I kind of live as the one who surrenders always.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And that's a big part of what your music is about, surrendering all that.
Surrendering
Yeah.
that sense of humility, a reminder that we're not in control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk about a little bit, bring the designers in. How are they selected? Do they submit? And then that selection process is what I'm curious about, because it's different ones.
All right.
The exhibitors, that is, that
Yes,
we see
thank you,
in this
Lebo.
hall. Yeah.
Thank you, Lebo. On the basis of participative tourism, we work closely with crafters associations and tourism associations. We interact with these associations to select products that are ready to be exhibited at this level, or
Yes.
to showcase at this level, whom are ready as well to prepare their products for local and international consumption. Because you would notice that in the visitor profile of the Joy of Jazz,
Yes.
68% is local, and 32% it's from SADC and other international
Yes.
countries. And there is a growing trend of attracting US market into the festival. This serves as a draw card to actually entertain that market, to cater for that market. And amazingly, in 2019, when we started, when they were doing inquiries for 2020, the US market,
Yeah.
the first question was about the Jersey Joburg market. It was about the Jersey Joburg market. One, you can take it further to another level on the basis of tourism macro environment and say market drivers are two things. It's the price and the product. Now, to prepare for visitors when you're doing packaging, you need to begin with the local content.
Yeah.
And you can't that do alone without the partnership with those local associations in ensuring good collaboration with private sector or organized business. Yeah, that's how they were selected.
So I'm going
It's a
to wrap
joint
up
effort.
our conversation. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for joining us.